Welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, you learn how to create this interactive profit and loss dashboard. Built using Power BI. This dashboard enables dynamic comparison between current and previous periods, supporting deeper analysis and decision making. Here's the dashboard walkthrough. On the far left, we have a matrix layout displaying a profit and loss statement, showing current, previous, and percentage change in values. We've applied conditional formatting with green for positive and red for negative figures to quickly highlight performance trends. We've also incorporated donor charts to display net profit and gross profit margin, making it easy to interpret profitability at a glance. On the right side of the dashboard, we have 9 cards to track key financial indicators such as revenue, cost of goods sold, gross profit, etc., with visual indicators for percentage change to quickly spot the variances. Finally, we use slicers to toggle between months and years to explore trends over time. We can also compare financials across regions using this slicer. Download the file from the link in the description below and follow along to build your own dashboard. Let's get it started. This is the data that we'll be working with. This is our ledger. It has both the debits and the credits and the amounts. This is the chart to accounts. It has account codes, account, category, whether revenue, cost of sales, then account group, the debit or credit. So the first thing is to get data into Power BI. Go to get data, then Excel workbook, then click it, then open. This will open the navigator. So check the COA or charts of account and journal and press transform. This one will automatically open the Power Query editor. The Power Query editor allows you to transform your data. So these are our data. So the next thing you're going to do is to unpivot the debit and credit column. So click debit and click credit. Then left click, then click on pivot columns. Okay, it has created this column, both for debit, credit. So let's rename it to type. Then this one to account. So let's add another column for the amount. I think the trial balance, the TB amount. Go to add column, then custom column. Then let's rename this to TB amount. Here we're going to use the if formula. So let's type if type equal to debit, if type equal to debit, then if type equal to debit, then pick the amount, then multiply by -1. You're going to change it to negatives. Else amount, then press OK. So these are our columns. So let's format it. Let's go with the whole number. So let's remove the description and amount. Then go to remove columns. Okay. Let's create another query. Then right click. Then go to reference. So let's click the country and right click and remove other columns. Then let's remove the duplicates. Click that one. Then remove duplicates. Then let's rename this to country. Nice. Then the next thing you're going to do is to add a blank query. So go to right click the new query, the blank query. We're going to have a list of numbers. So let's put this formula equal to number dot from list dot main then from the journal then journal, then let's pick a date. Let's pick a date. Then let's put 2 dots. Then let's copy this. Copy. Let's copy it again. Highlight. Then paste it there. Then let's change the minimum to maximum. Let's close the bracket. Then press enter. The next thing is to convert this to table. So go to table. Then press OK. Let's rename this to calendar. Then let's change this to date. This calendar function is going to help us to do time intelligence calculations. So let's add another column. Then date, then year. Let's extract year from it. Let's do another one. Let's extract the month. Then month name. Okay. Let's go to transform. You just want the three letters like Jan. Extract 3 letters, then okay. Let's go back to home, close and apply. So let's go to model view to create our relationships with star schemas. Let's rearrange this first. Let's push this one down. Let's bring our calendar. Power BI has already created relationships with this, the journal, country, and COA. So click the date, drop it where the date is. So then save. So you see it has already created the relationship. Let's go back to our report view. The next thing, we are going to create our measures. So let's go to modeling, then insert a table, then let's name it my measures. This is where we are going to create our measures. Measures equal, then let's add measures. The first one you're going to do is the reporting value. Reporting value equal to sum of the journal TB amount. Then close, then enter. So let's take our measures up there. So left click, then hide the column. So it's already up there. Let's pick a matrix. Let's drag our reporting value, and let's go to our COA, then drag that one to category. Let's add another measure. Go to add measure. Let's do revenue. Here we're going to use DAX. If you're new to DAX, there is this video I did on DAX. Go and check it out. So revenue is equals to calculate reporting value, which you just calculated. Then you go to our chart of accounts, category. Category equal to revenue. Put the revenue in quotation mark since it's a text. Then close the bracket, then enter. Let's pick another matrix. This one is for testing everything that you're calculating. Let's pick revenue and drop it there. Okay, it's working. Let's format it. So let's copy this. We're going to use it to calculate our cost of goods sold. Then go to new measure. Let's paste it here. Then let's edit it to edit the revenue. Cost of goods sold. So let's copy it and paste it here. The formula is the same. It's only the naming, like cost of goods sold. So let's replace it. Let's drag it. Let's first of all drag it and drop it in our matrix. Okay, so it's working. Let's edit it. Let's add another measure. Here we're going to do the gross profit. So gross profit, we are going to reuse the revenue and cost of sales that we've just used. So just revenue, then minus cost of goods sold. The good thing about the measures is that you can reuse them. So let's drag the GP and drop it into our matrix. So it's okay. Let's copy this. Let's copy the revenue. We are going to calculate our expenses. Go to new measure. Then paste it there. Then where there is revenue, we are going to put our expenses. So put expenses. Let's copy that. Let's paste it here. Remove the space. And enter. Let's edit it. Let's drop it in our matrix. Okay, nice. Let's add another measure. Go to new measure. The next measure we are going to do is EBIT. EBIT is basically gross profit minus expenses. And since our expenses are in negative, so we're going to add them. So it's gross profit plus expenses. Then enter. Let's drop it to into our matrix. Good. Let's edit it. Let's add another measure. Let's copy this one. Go to new measure, then paste it. We're going to calculate our finance costs. So write finance costs. Copy this. Let's put it here. Finance costs and enter. Pick it and drop it in our matrix. Edit it. Let's add another measure. Now we're going to do net income before tax. So new measure. Net income before tax is basically EBIT minus finance cost, but since our finance cost is negative, we are going to do a plus. Is equals to EBIT plus finance cost. Then press enter. Let's drag it again, drop it in our matrix. Nice. Let's add another measure. We are going to calculate tax. So we are going to use if. So tax is equals to if net income before tax is greater than 0. If net income before tax is greater than 0, then negative net income before tax multiplied by 0.3. 0.3 is 30%. It depends on the country. Our country, the tax is 30%. So I'm multiplying by 0.3. Then take it and drop it there. Let's do another measure. This one is the net income. Our net income will be net income before tax minus tax. So since our tax is negative, we are going to deduct it, to add it, sorry. Net income before tax plus our tax. Let's pick it and let's drop it there. Nice. So we've calculated everything. The next thing we are going to do is to work on a profit and loss layout. So let's delete this. So you can create the layout in Excel like I did, having category and sort by. Alternatively, you can import. So let's copy this. Let's go back to our Power BI. Go to modeling, then enter data. Under the column, then paste it. Then let's rename this to layout. Then load. So let's delete the matrix. Click it, delete. So we want to remove the category. So let's go to our COA. Then uncheck it. Then let's go to our layout. Pick our category from the layout. Drop it in the matrix. Then let's arrange it. Let's extend it first. Let's arrange it chronologically. Then click our category. Go to column tools. Go to sort by. Then sort by. So we've arranged it chronologically. Let's go to focus view. So this is how it's looking. Let's go back. Okay. Let's drag it and put it down here. The next thing we're going to do is a dashboard layout. So this one you can do it in PowerPoint. I've created this in PowerPoint. So after creating it, to save it as SVG. That is scalable vector graphics format. Let's choose it, SVG, then save. Let me just press yes. Then just this one. Let's go back to our Power BI and import it. Let's go to canvas background, then image, then browse. Let's browse our SVG. Click it, then open. Then let's set transparency to 0. Okay, nice. So let's reformat this. Let's resize it. Put it down there. Okay. So the next thing we are going to do is to calculate our current value with DAX. So let's go to modeling, then new measure. You're going to use variables. So current equal, then shift enter, then our first variable would be current category. VAR current category equal to selected value, then layout category, then close it, then shift enter. Shift enter again. Then VAR amount, variable amount. You are going to use the switch function. variable amount equal to switch, press tab, then true, true, then comma, then shift enter, then tab, data space, then current category equal to revenue in quotation, then revenue, put a comma. Let's copy this, shift enter, let's paste it here, then let's do cost of goods sold, cost of goods sold, so let's change this one also to cost of goods sold. So it's there, shift enter, copy, then let's create for gross profit. So let's change the cost of goods sold to gross profit. Gross profit equal, let's change this other one to gross profit. It's gonna just be using the measures. Gross profit, shift enter. Let's do for expenses, copy paste. Let's change this to expenses. Expenses. Let's change this one to expenses. It's there. Press tab. Copy. Shift enter. Let's do another one. Let's do finance costs. Let's change this to finance costs. Shift enter, copy paste again. Let's do net income before tax. Net income before tax. Then press net income before tax. Then shift enter. Copy, then paste. Let's have this one changed to tax. Tax. Then shift enter. Let's add for net income. Let's change this to net income. Net income. Okay. Then shift enter. So we're supposed to shift and enter. Then let's remove this space. 0. first, then close the bracket, then shift enter again, remove that space, then return. So what are we returning? We are returning the amount, press tab, okay, then enter. So we've calculated our current values. So let's remove the reporting value. Okay, let's come and check it. Then let's go with the current value. Okay, nice. This is how it's looking like. So the next thing we're going to remove the total. Let's go back. Go to format view, then uncheck the row subtotals. The next thing we're going to do is to calculate the previous values. We are going to use time intelligence. That's where our calendar can come in. So go to my measures, the new measure. Then previous equal to calculate. We're going to use the calculate function. Calculate the current, same period last year. Current, same period last year. Then pick our calendar. Pick our calendar date. Calendar date. Then enter. So let's pick it and drag it to a matrix. Nice. So let's go to focus mode. This is how our P&L looks like. Let's go back. Let's add another measure. Percentage change equal you're going to use divide. So pick the current less previous. It will be our numerator. Then comma. Then pick our denominator. Then you're going to use absolute. Then previous. Then close it. Then let's pick it, drop it into our matrix. Let's re-edit, change it to percentage. So we're going to do a conditional formatting on the percentage change. So let's come here, go to conditional formatting. Let's go to the data bars. So the positive bars to be, are going to go with green. Then the negative ones to be, let's go with the red. Then press, then show bars only. We are going to show bars only. Then press OK. Let's extend this a bit. Let's format the fonts. So just type font. So let's change this 12. Let's extend this. resize it. Let's format the column headers. Cancel this. Then go to column headers. Make them bold. Let's pick a background color. Let's go in the green. Okay. Let's resize it a bit. Okay. So let's center them. Center the headers. Let's go to general. Let's drop a shadow. Let's start with the visual borders and drop a shadow. Let's go with white. Let's change the rounded corners. Let's go with the 20. Okay. Let's resize it. Let's add another measure. We're going to do net income margin. So let's go to new measure, then net income margin, net income margin equal, we are going to use divide, so put divide, press tab, then the numerator is the net income, comma, then the denominator is the revenue, press tab, close, and enter. Okay, let's change it to percentage. So let's go to our visualization pane, pick a donut, then click net income margin. Okay, let's add another measure, the remaining part of the net income margin. Go to measure, new measure, then write inverse net income margin equal to 1, then subtract the net income margin, then press OK, change it to percentage, remove the decimals, let's pick it and drop it in the donut. So let's format the donut. Let's remove the labels. Let's remove the legends. Let's format the slicers. For the net income margin, let's go with green. And the remainder, let's go with light gray. Let's remove the title on the background. Okay. Let's resize it. Let's bring it here. Let's go to visuals. Let's change this color to, let's go with that green. Okay. Let's resize it. So let's pick a card and let's pick our net income margin. Let's remove the category label. Let's change the font. Okay, let's change the font color. Bold. Let's resize it. So let's uncheck the background. Let's go to visuals. Let's change the font again to 22. So let's do a conditional formatting on that. Then press FX. Then go to format style. Format style, we are going to use rules. Then let's say if it's more than the minimum or less than 0, then put red. Then if it's more than or equal to 0 and less than the maximum, let's go with green. Let's go with green. And press OK. Press OK. Okay, let's make it bold. Okay, highlight it. Then go to format. Let's group them. Okay. So copy, paste. Next, you're going to add a measure. Go to, let's click that one. Let's copy it. Okay, go to new measure. We're going to add GP margin. So paste it. So let's re-edit it. Let's go with the GP margin. Then let's edit this to GP margin. Gross profit. And let's change it to percentage. Remove the decimals. Okay. So let's pick a card. No. Let's add another measure. Go to add measure. So what you're going to do is the remaining bit of the gross profit. So inverse gross profit GP margin equal 1 minus the gross profit margin. Then change it to percentage. remove the decimal places. Okay, 0. Okay. So let's remove these ones. So let's pick our gross profit margin. And this other one, they remain in inverse gross profit margin. So this one is full since our GP margin is more than 100%. So let's format the slicers. Let's go with the green. Let's pick gray. So we're going to add a card. So let's copy this one. Copy, then paste it. Let's put it here. So let's remove the net income and pick GP margin. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is to add slicers. So go to slicer, pick it. Then let's go to where our calendar is. We're going to slice it according to years. Pick the year. Then let's format it. Go to slicer setting, pick tile. Resize it. Resize it again. And check the slicer header. Let's pick a font color. Let's go with the green. Then make it bold. Okay, let's go with that green. Let's change the font to 12. Let's resize it. Change the color to green. Go to general. Go to general effects, turn off the background. Let's go to visual. Then values. Let's change the background. Let's give it that green color. Let's change the font to black. Then bold. So that black ain't good. Let's go with white. Okay. So we want to add another slicer. Let's first of all push it up. Let's reposition it. Copy, paste. Then let's move it here. So Let's add the country, then let's resize it. Let's resize it a bit. Let's add another slicer, copy and paste. So this one I'm going to slice according to months. So let's come here and remove the country, then pick the month name. Let's resize it to accommodate all the months. Let's resize. Okay. Let's reposition them nicely on our dashboard. Okay. So we have all the months. Let's minimize this. So the months are not arranged chronologically, so we have to sort them chronologically. So let's go click the month, go to custom, then sort by month name. So if you go to our profit and loss statement, our EBIT is 0. So to correct this, let's go to our current measure and we edit it. Find EBIT is not there. So let's find a place to fix it. It's just after the expenses. So press Shift Enter, then copy this one, then paste it there, then edit this to EBIT. Edit it to EBIT. Then let's edit this too. Should be EBIT. Then press Enter. So let's see the impact. Wow, it has already been updated. So the next thing we are going to do is to add the KPIs to calculate both the current and previous, both for revenue, cost of sales, and gross profit. We are going to do it for all the 9 cards. So let's minimize these ones. Minimize. So let's go to modeling. We are going to start a table. Let's rename it KPI. KPIs. KPIs. KPI equal. So let's add a measure. Go to new measure. So we're going to start with the revenue for the current period. So revenue current. Here we're going to use calculate function is equals to calculate, press tab, then we're going to pick current, then layout category, click it, equal to revenue in quotation. Then you close the bracket, then enter. So let's take this one up. So what you do is to hide this column. Okay, let's add another measure. Let's add revenue for the previous period. So copy it, new measure, then paste, then change this one to previous. Previous. Change this one to previous too. This is what we're going to do to all the 9 cards. Okay. Let's add another measure for revenue percentage change. Revenue percentage change equal calculate. So we're going to take the percentage change that we calculated. The percentage change let's delete this one. Percentage change, comma, then the layout category. Layout category equal to revenue in quotation. And you close the bracket and enter. So let's pick a card. Let's do the current one. Let's bring it here. Pick revenue current. Let's resize it. Remove the category label. Let's change the font to 25. Let's change the font color to, let's go with that green. Then make it bold. Then let's remove the background and check it. Nice. So let's resize it. Then bring it here. Okay. I think there. Let's center it. Let's copy and paste it. So we're going to do the previous values. So let's remove this one and pick our previous. Okay, let's edit it. Change the font color. Let's go with that green. Okay, let's go with that one. A bit lighter one. So copy it, paste. So we're going to do the revenue percentage, the percentage change. So let's remove this one. Pick revenue percentage change. So let's change it to percentage. Okay. So let's do a conditional formatting. Format style, then rules, then percentage change. If it is less than 0, then give it red. New rule, if it's more than 0, but less than or equal to maximum, to max, then let's give it let's look for a green color. Okay, that one. Okay, then press OK. Then make it bold. So let's highlight it and go to format and group it. Okay, let's position it so it's nicely centered. So let's copy it. We are going to do the same to the cost of sales, cost of goods sold. Bring it here. Let's add another measure. Go to revenue current, copy it. So we're going to add another measure for cost of goods sold. So go to new measure, then paste it. Then let's change this to cost of goods sold, delete revenue, then write cost of goods sold current. Then copy this one, come and put it here. Then press enter. So let's copy it. You're going to use it to calculate the previous. Go to new measure. Then paste it. Then let's change this to previous. Let's change this one to previous. Remove the current. Change to previous. Okay. Then press enter. Let's copy the revenue percentage change so that we can also create a new measure on cost of goods percentage change. So edit this, remove the revenue, cost of goods sold percentage change. Then let's copy this. Then paste. Press OK. So let's remove the revenue. Let's pick cost of goods sold. So it has a negative. So to remove the negative, we just put absolute just before calculate. Okay, let's redo it. Also for the percentage change, we had put in the percentage change. So let's go to let's delete that. So let's pick cost of goods sold current, then add absolute. This will remove the negative. So okay, it's done. So let's remove revenue. Let's pick cost of goods sold previous. Let's edit it. Let's put absolute before calculate to remove the negative. So let's remove the revenue percentage change and pick cost of goods percentage change. Then edit it, change it into percentage. Change the decimal places. Let's go with 0. Okay. But this one is still showing. Let's change it. So let's go to conditional formatting and change this one to cost of goods sold. So it has changed. So for us to remove the negative, go to model view, then go to properties. You have to ensure that it's cost of goods percentage change. Then you go to format, then pick custom. So let's remove this negative here. Okay. So let's go back to our report view. Now it's done. So everything we've done in these two cars, we're going to do to the rest. So let me fast forward this. Okay. Let's calculate all the nine cards. This is our complete dashboard. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, comment, like, share, and follow. Goodbye.